Sorry. Do you have your phone? Can you log into the? Can you do me a favor? Could you log into the YouTube feed? He's probably talking on it right now. And then as a backup, what we want to do is you'll go to where it says share, copy the link. Is that it right there? Yeah. So go there, and you should be able to copy the link. Yep. And then can you go back into Crossbar and just put the link and say, hey, here's the link to the game, if you don't already have it. All right. Welcome, Arvada hockey fans far and wide. We're coming to you today from the Apex Center in beautiful Arvada, Colorado. And we are here for game number 3 of Silver Sticks. Today's game features your Arvada 14U AA hockey team versus the Littleton 14U AA hockey team. Littleton carries 2 teams, a 13U and a 14U, and their 14U decided to go to a different Silver Sticks, which is perfectly fine. Your Arvada team is 1-0-1. They have 1 win, 1 tie, and no losses. They have a total of 3 points and sit in second place of their division. The way the Silver Sticks is set up is there's 2 divisions. There's I believe a green division and a silver division, and we are in the silver one, I believe. I could be wrong on that. We have this game, and we'll have another game at 2:45 this afternoon. We win out, we will definitely be playing tomorrow. We win this game, there's still a very good chance that we'll play again tomorrow in the Final Four. But you just got to take it one game at a time. So here is your team. Number 19, Aiden. Number 22, Issa. Number 3, Bo. Number 97 would be Riley. He is still out, but he will be back hopefully soon in a few weeks. Keep getting better there, Riley, and we look forward to having you back. Number 77 is Cole. Number 34 is Asher. Number 88 is Merrick. Number 8 is Lexi. Number 68 is Broden. Number 15 is Wyatt. Number 13 is Andrew. Number 71 is Owen. Number 33, our goalie, Rowan. Number 63, Nolan. And finally, number 6, Cole. We just want to say thank you to our coaches, Coach Sean, Coach Jason, and Coach Paul. Another thank you to our team manager, team mom, whatever you want to call her, jack of all trades, Kristen. I know she also has a team of other moms. There's Di and there's Heidi that help out. And I know there's lots of other people that contribute in different ways. We want to also thank all the parents getting the kids to the rink each day for practice. And not only that, but after practices, making sure they are getting the things done they need to at home and to get ready for the next practice, for the next game, and tournaments are always a challenge. We want to say thank you to the refs as they will be reffing this game. We already know that's a hard job to have, judgment calls and everything else, and parents always on their cases and coaches. But thank you for them. And finally, thank the Apex for hosting our Arvada hockey teams, for having them always out here and ready to allow us to use their facilities. And this is our home turf, and we plan on defending it. We got lucky this year in the draw to have all our 4 pool play games here at Apex. And like I said, if we do pull this off and we're able to go on to the Final Four, they take the top 2 teams from each side. We will go over to play at Promenade at the Jags Arena tomorrow. We'll keep you up to date on that. But for now, we have a game here. We're going to get ready to drop the puck with Littleton, which always is a good game. Arvada versus Littleton, no matter how it looks. And after this, we will kind of have an idea where we're headed and what we're doing. And then we can talk about the game this afternoon. Team is over at the bench. Arvada's in their whites today. They are the home team. technically. Black numbers trimmed in gold. And we have Littleton over in their black dark jerseys. White numbers trimmed in red. Teams are coming over to the bench, get their final instructions from their coach. Yesterday was a hard-fought game. We tied it 3-3. You too. And then you got to go to OTT Sports Network. There you go. And then it should just say the live one coming up. You have to go up right here. That one there. All right, we're just making sure. We're trying to make sure all our technical difficulties are good. And we're trying to make sure everything's good. And now I have video of what we are videoing. All right, we got 2 phones set up here. All right, so we're going to get ready to get underway here. Stig's on the camera. I'm on the mic. My name is Sam. If you don't know me, I'm Asher's dad, and Stig is Wyatt's dad. So we're going to have the starting 5 out there. Alex going to take the face off with Nolan on his right, Andrew on his left. Back on defense is Merrick and Lexi, and back on goal is Rowan. Your Arvada team is going to go left or right to left on your radio dial, your TV screen, your computer monitor, your phone, whatever you're watching, or if you're just listening, just picture it in your head. Ref's giving final instructions, make sure everybody's apart, and we're going to get ready to drop the puck. Still giving instructions. He's not going to do anything if they cross the line. He's going to be very particular about this, it looks like, in this game, which is good. So here we go. And this one is underway. Puck gets sent back to the Arvada zone. Lexi's back there to pick it up. She's making a move. She sends it over to Nolan. Nolan has it. He's bringing it up the ice. He's got Andrew out front. He sends it off the glass into the Littleton zone. So many games in a weekend, you might get some confusion here. Merrick had it, but now it pops out back up the other way. Back to go pick it up is Alex. He flies back behind the net. He takes a look. He makes a move. He has the puck. Here he comes back the other way, coming up the ice. He's going to bring it into the Littleton zone. He's going to make a move. He's going to try to go back around the net. He still keeps it. He's going to send it up high over to Lexi. Lexi has the puck. She sends it back over to Alex. Can't quite connect. Back behind the net. Nolan tries to get there. Littleton's there too. Players are going down. They're crashing, and now we're going to have a penalty. And right off the bat, it's going to be Arvada going on the power play as Littleton goes to the penalty box. Yeah. Not really sure what that was all about. I don't think that really was much of a penalty, but we'll take it. So Arvada's going to go on the power play. Same 5 are out there for Arvada. We're going to have some 5-on-3 hockey. Face-off's going to take place in the Littleton zone. Arvada had it for a second. Littleton gets it back. Now Arvada has it back. Alex has it. Sends it over to Lexi. Lexi's going to send it across the ice over to Merrick. Merrick's going to try to send it towards the net. He does. It goes off the goalie. Littleton's able to pick it back up. Alex keeps it in. Littleton sends it back out to center ice. Back to try to get there is Merrick. Merrick gets a body on there. Alex picks up the puck again. Alex sends it over to Merrick. Merrick has it. He's going to try to get up the ice. He's going to bring it into the zone. He's going to make a move. He's going to send it back over, try to get it to Andrew. Andrew over to Alex. Alex over to Lexi. Lexi back to Alex at the blue line. Back over to Andrew. Andrew's going to take a fire shot. It goes off of a Littleton player. Andrew has the puck. He sends it. He takes it, actually. Keeps it around. He tries to send it over to Alex. Alex has it for a second. He's going to, and it slips away from him, back out to center ice. He's going to have to regroup, get everybody back on side. Gets it over to Lexi. Lexi's going to try to get it around, but Littleton pops it back the other way. Here comes Littleton one-on-one. But Arvada's able to get back and recover. Lexi comes in. We got to change. Lines are changing. Asher's out there now. And the puck is covered up as Lexi tries to dump it in to the net. The goalie is able to cover it up. So we got 11:57 left in the first period. Your score is 0-0. Shots on goal is Arvada 2 and Littleton nothing. We've got Owen out there with Cole and Wyatt. And back on defense is Asher and Colin. Oh my gosh, it was a Wyatt. Wyatt just shot that puck. I wasn't paying attention and it went right in. So there you go. Power play goal by number 15, Wyatt. Good job on Wyatt. And with 11:53 left in the first period, the score is now 1-0 Arvada. Shots on goal are 3-0 Arvada. Here we go. Face off center ice. Owen's going to take the face off. Puck is dropped. Wyatt gets it, sends it back. Can't quite connect, but Colin goes back to pick it up. Colin has it. He's going to try to send it over to Asher. Asher gets it, sends it around the boards, up, out of the zone. Wyatt's in a race, foot race. He's going to outrun this kid. He's going to get there. He's going to get it behind the net, but not in time for the icing. Didn't know if he got tipped or not, but we have icing. So we'll come back down to the Arvada zone. That'll give Arvada a chance to switch out the offense. The defense will stay out there. We're going to have the line of Issa, Aiden, and Broden. Issa will take the face off to the right of our goalie, Rowan. The refs are going to be very particular about this positioning of these face-offs, it looks like so far. Back to pick up is Littleton, but Issa's there too. Littleton has the puck. And Issa's able to get it out, gets it over to Aiden. Aiden gets it over to Broden, but Broden loses it. Littleton gets it back. Arvada sends it back the other way. Definitely going to be a physical game. Colin has it, sends it over to Asher. Asher's trying to decide where to send it. He sends it right over to Aiden. Great pass. Aiden's going to bring it in the zone. Aiden makes a move. Aiden's going to send it towards the front of the net. The goalie's there to cover it up. It does pop out for a second, but he's able to get down and get it covered up. Good job by that goalie. All right, so we're going to have a complete line change, it looks like here. We got Bo and Merrick back on the defense in that same front line of Alex, Nolan, and Andrew. Puck squirts around. Andrew gets it, sends it back over to Merrick. Merrick sends it up over to Nolan, or it was actually Andrew, sorry. Puck gets run around. Merrick, there we go! Merrick shoots the puck. Goes off the top. Bar comes back out. And Nolan is there to take the rebound and send it in. So just like that, 10:52 left in the first period. It is 2-0 Arvada. So when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, there could be some ties, and we do want goal differential. Same five are out there for us. So the more goals we score, the better. Here comes Littleton back the other way. Gets her stick lifted. Merrick picks up the puck. Merrick has the puck. He's going to bring it in. He sends it over to Andrew. Andrew makes a move. Tries to get it back to Merrick. Puck gets sent back over to Bo. Bo has it. He sends it towards the net, and it goes there. And the net is off, or moves a little bit, but it's not enough. Ref's going to blow the whistle because it looks like the net did move a little bit, so he's going to reset the net. That's fine. I'll give Arvada a chance to switch out their players again. So we're going to have Wyatt out there with Owen taking the face off and Colin back, or Cole out there, sorry, and then Asher and Lexi. Just want to say thank you for you. Looks like 8 people watching. We appreciate you. Parents, grandparents, friends, family. Please let them know about this link in the stream. The puck is dropped. Floating around. Littleton gets control of it. Wyatt's there. He takes it away. He sends it over to Owen. Owen takes a big hit. Puck gets shot back out. Back in the race is Littleton and Asher. Asher gets there. Asher's able to corral the puck. He's going to bring it around. Here he comes back the other way. He's going to send it over to Cole. Cole has the puck. Cole's going to send it up and to Wyatt. Wyatt gets it to the zone. Here comes Littleton. Wyatt gets it, keeps with it, and Littleton takes it away. Puck goes around the glass. The board's there. Lexi's there to keep it in. Owen gets it. Littleton tries to puck it out, but here they come back the other way. Back on defense is Asher. Littleton's going to try to dump it in deep. Lexi's going to be back to pick up the puck. Lexi sends it down the ice over to Wyatt. Wyatt's going to dump it in deep so that they can make a line change. Here comes Issa. Here comes Broden. Here comes Aiden. They're out on the ice. Back on defense is going to be Colin and Merrick. Puck stays in. Littleton has control. Littleton is passing around. They lose it. Comes all the way back to the blue line. Merrick has it. He's going to send it over to Issa, but they can't quite connect. Littleton squirts it out. They're able to knock it out of the zone. Goes all the way down the Arvada zone. Merrick's going to hightail it back before there's an icing and bring it around. Here comes Merrick. Merrick is going to make a move. He turns around, turns the corner. Going to send it over to Colin. They're going to take their time to find a good placement. Try to get it over. Aiden picks it up. Here comes Aiden. There's Broden. Broden brings it in the zone. Littleton pokes it away. Along the boards here, and the puck's going to go all the way down the ice and most likely be an icing. 8:45 left in the first period. Score is 2-0 Arvada. Shots on goal are 5-0. A lot of pressure being put on by Arvada to keep the puck down in this end of the ice, in the Littleton end of the ice. And that's where we're at. I want to say thank you to the OTT Sports Network, who we are streaming on. Thank you for allowing us to stream our games this year. Puck squirts out. Nolan gets it. Andrew has it. He's going to send it back over to Lexi. Lexi's going to fire it in towards the goal. It goes off the goalie, up in the air. Nolan picks it back up. Littleton takes it away. Nolan, Andrew have it. Nolan has it. Andrew has it. Lexi had it. Oh, and she shot it and went off the post. Puck squirting around. Nolan gets it over to Lexi. Lexi sends it back towards the goalie, and the goalie is able to cover it up, glove it down, and make the save. 8:18 left in the first period. Score is 2-0 Arvada. Shots on goal is 8-0 Arvada. Owen's going to be out there. Cole and Wyatt. Back on defense is Asher and Colin. Face off underneath the skates, underneath the ref. Littleton takes control. Littleton's trying to come back the other way. In pursuit is Wyatt. Wyatt's going to try to back check. Puck goes down. Asher's going to go behind the net, pick up the puck. He does, but he takes a hit. Nice hit. Asher frustrated with that, I can tell. Puck comes back across. He's going to go out front, and Rowan's going to put a glove on it. Littleton got their first shot on goal. Same three out there. Wyatt has the puck. Here he comes back the other way. He's got Cole on his right. Wyatt bounces off the boards. He's going to get it in deep. He's going to go try to pick it up. He's also got Bo and Merrick out there. Littleton picks up the puck. Aiden's out on the ice now. There's some changes happening as we speak. Merrick gets it. He's going to send it back in deep. Cole's going to try to get off the ice. East is on the ice. Now Broden's on the ice. Broden's back to pick up the puck. He's looking for it. He brings it up. He makes a move. He comes back to center ice. Here he comes. Tries to get it over to Aiden. Aiden's going to dump it in. Broden's back behind the net. Makes a move. Takes a hit, but he falls down too. Issa was there. Or no, I'm sorry. That was Aiden. Aiden picks it up, gets it over to Issa. Issa makes a move and now pops out of the zone. Issa's going to have to get the puck, and he's going to try to get it across over to Merrick. Merrick's going to go back behind the net, make a move. But Littleton's there fighting for the puck. They get it back in control. They send it towards center. Oh, and they just could not quite connect on that shot. Merrick's back. He sends it over to Lexi, who's on the ice now. Lexi's going to send it off the boards over to Broden. Broden sends it up the ice and out of the zone. Back to pick it up is Littleton in the neutral zone. Here they come back the other way. They come in, and they're flying. Try to leave it. They shoot, they fire, and it's wide of the play. Puck gets sent down the ice. And we're going to have icing. So in the meantime, we had some switches here. We got Alex, Andrew, and Nolan out there, and Asher and Lexi on defense. 6:25 left in the first period. Shots on goal are 8-1 Arvada. And your score is 2-0 Arvada Bears. The Bears. Here we go. Face off, taking place in Arvada zone. Alex is able to win it himself. He takes it and gets caught up in between the sticks. There's Asher. Asher kicks it over to Andrew. Andrew kicks it across the ice over to Nolan. Nolan's in pursuit. Couldn't quite get a hold of it, but he's back fighting for it. He's along the backboards there. It gets sent back. There's Alex. Alex and Andrew fighting for the puck. Andrew had it for a second. Littleton's there too. Alex has it, sends it over to Asher. Asher has the puck. He's going to send it across over to Lexi. Lexi back to Asher. Asher shoots it one time, but can't quite get a hold of that. It goes to the back of the net. Littleton's back there. Puck squirts out. Littleton has it again, but Alex is able to keep it in. Alex making his move, but he's barraged, but right there is Andrew who had it. Alex has it. He's going to send it back over to Lexi. Lexi's going to fire towards the goal. It's out front. There's a rebound, but Littleton's able to clear it. Gets it back out to center ice. In the neutral zone, Bo picks it up. He's going to send it over to Lexi. Lexi has the puck. She's going to bring it into the zone. She's going to try to make a move, and she's tripped by her own player. Littleton loses his stick. Back to pick it up is Bo. Bo keeps the puck. Bo is going to bring it in. He sends it in deep. Andrew's in pursuit. We're going to have some changes. Andrew and Bo trying to get it, but Littleton picks it back up. Here goes Littleton the other way, but Lexi's able to keep it in. Puck is all over the place. Cole picks it up. Puck squirts out down the Arvada zone. Wyatt's back to pick it up. He'll settle it down. Wyatt has it. He's going to set it off the glass. Around. Nice hit by Owen. Owen's trying to keep the puck. Wyatt picks it out of the muck. Tries to send it across to Lexi. Lexi's going to have to reset behind it. She makes a move. Sends it across over to Owen. Owen has the puck. Tries to send it off the boards around, but the Littleton player is able to get in the way. Wyatt's able to send it in to the Littleton zone. Cole has the puck. Cole sends it in deeper. Wyatt picks it up. Owen has the puck. Tries to send it back around, but Littleton cuts him off. Puck squirts out under the skates. Owen has it. He sends it towards the front of the net, and it's just wide. Wyatt takes it, but he gets taken down. Owen's there. Takes a hit. Puck comes off the boards, out to center ice. Littleton's going to dump it in deep so they can get a change. Puck goes all the way around. Wyatt or Merrick sends it back around over to Colin. Colin's going to give a sweet hit. Another hit by Owen. Littleton has the puck, though. They keep it. They try to wrap it around. It's out front. Still there. And Colin is able to sweep it away and help out his goalie. Puck squirts out to the neutral zone. Aiden's there. Colin's going to pick it back at the Arvada zone. Gives it over to Merrick. Merrick's going to try to send it up to Broden. Broden has it, but he takes a hit. Nice hit by Littleton there. And Issa has the puck. He shoots, he fires, goes off the shoulder of the goalie. Merrick has it. He's in deep. Issa's there too. Puck squirts out. Aiden's able to keep it in. Merrick has it again. Oh, I apologize. That's Broden. Merrick's back on the blue line. Broden's fighting for it. He gets it over to Aiden. Aiden back to Merrick. Merrick's going to fire. And it just shoots, and it's there. And now it was a rebound for a second. And goalie falls down and catches it on his glove, covers it up. In the midst of everything was Issa. Got a little push there. Telling him to stay off their goalie. All good. So we're going to have a face-off. 3:02 left in the first period, and it's 2-0 Arvada. Alex is going to take the face-off with Andrew and Nolan out there. Asher and Lexi are out there with them on defense. Puck gets sent back. Littleton has it. They're going to try to fight for it, but Alex is there, so is Andrew. He kicks back out. Littleton picks it up behind the net, tries to go around the glass, but Lexi's there to keep it in. She sends it back in deep. Alex is there, tries to center it. Oh, so close. It's out there in front. It's out in front of the net, but Littleton's able to poke it away. Can't get it out of their zone, though. Back behind the net again is Alex. Alex is going to look. He's going to try to send it across the ice over to Lexi, but Littleton's able to tip it, and it goes wide out to the neutral zone. There is Andrew to take a hit. And here comes Nolan. Nolan's going to send it in deep. Nolan goes back behind the net. He's met there with Alex, but Littleton's able to keep it in. Cole's now on the ice. Cole sends it in deep back over to Nolan. And we've got some changes here. Here comes Littleton back the other way. Oh, and Owen just... Nice hit, in my opinion, but I don't know. Some of the Littleton parents don't think, but he had the puck, so it is what it is. Lexi's there. She's going to crush somebody into the wall. They're going to try to come back and try to hit Lexi, but good luck on that. There's a lot of size differential here. Lexi's going to glove the puck down. She's going to send it towards the net, but Littleton's able to block it. But the puck's there. Wyatt has it. Wyatt's going to make a move. Oh, he just got tipped at the last second there. Wyatt gets tied up. Owen's going to be there, give another hit. Here's Lexi, sends it back towards the net. Back behind is Littleton and Cole. Cole's going to put his body on there. Puck is down on the ice. Littleton Actually, Wyatt has it. Wyatt tries to make a move. Tries to squirt it back to the defense, but here comes Littleton back the other way. They're going to dump it in deep. One Littleton player, it's going to come, but it's going to be icing because he wasn't quite past center ice. 1:10 left in the first period, and it is 2-0 Arvada. Shots on goal are 12-1 in favor of Arvada. So here we go. Face off in the Littleton zone. We've got Merrick and Colin back with Issa, Aiden, and Broden out there. Issa gets the puck behind the net, sends it back to Aiden. Aiden tries to get it over to Broden, who sent it back to Colin, who shot the puck and bounced off the goalie. Colin has it. He sends it back in deep around. Aiden's back there to try to pick it up, but Littleton squirts it further around. Merrick has it. He's going to fire it back in just wide. Colin tries to get it, keep it in. He does. Broden has it, tries to get it over to Merrick. Merrick can't quite get it, but he catches up to it. Puck goes out. Littleton has it, but East is there to cut it off. Merrick has it again. Oh, and it squirts out of the zone, so Merrick's going to have to come back to the neutral zone. Over to Colin. All the way back to the Arvada zone. Reset. Back over to Merrick. Merrick tries to get it up over to East, so they can't quite connect, but it goes in the zone, tips off, so there's no icing. Back to go to try to get it is Broden. Broden gets tied up. Broden takes down his man. Puck's on the ice. 7 seconds left in the period. Puck is around. Shot by Nolan, who was there, and Merrick gets there, and the clock is going to run out on the first period. After one period of play, it is 2-0 Arvada. Great play. Good job. There. Samantha tried to call a little while ago. Did she call you? Is she okay? You want to call and check if she's okay? No. All right. So after one period of play, oh goodness, sorry. After one period of play, the score is 2-0 Arvada. Shots on goal are 13-1 in favor of Arvada. Arvada's playing hard with a lot of pressure. And we are going to get ready for play in the second period. What? Is that my drink? Yeah, it's just water. No. That's Stig's. All right. We're going to get ready to play a second period of hockey here. And we've got Arvada going to go left to right on your screen. And left to right on your screen. Radio dial, however you want to look at this. Refs are talking amongst themselves. And we're going to have that starting lineup again out there of Alex, Andrew, and Nolan. And back on defense is Merrick and Lexi. So here we go, and second period is underway. Littleton gets control of it. They send it out to neutral ice, but back to pick it up is Merrick. He sends it off the glass, and Alex is there with Andrew, but it comes back out to the Arvada zone. Merrick picks it up, tries to get it over to Alex, but Littleton's coming out with a lot of pressure. Alex is able to get it, settles it down. Alex turns the corner, is going to send it over to Lexi. Lexi back. She was going to try to send it back. I don't know. Lack of communication there. Alex had it, but Littleton takes it away. Littleton tries to make a move. They try to send it out front, but Merrick's there to try to cut it off. Puck gets sent back out. Littleton tries to shoot it, but it goes off of Andrew. Here comes Nolan the other way. Nolan shoots, fires. Oh, he gets his gut stick. He still gets a shot off, but it goes wide. Puck comes back out to center ice, down to the Arvada zone. Back to pick it up is Merrick. He's got a trailer on him. Merrick sends it off the glass or off the boards, tries to get over to Andrew, which he does, but it gets caught up in his skates. Here comes Arvada back the other way. Andrew across the ice over to Nolan, but they can't quite connect. Nolan gets it in the Littleton zone. Nolan's taking some hits there. Littleton kicks it back out, but we didn't have a defender there, so it came back to center ice. Asher and Bo are out on the ice. Asher sends it up and over to Andrew. slides it to the Littleton zone. Andrew's still out there. He's going to send it over to Owen. Owen's back behind the net. He's fighting for it. It's in between their skates. Wyatt's there fighting for it, but Littleton gets a little bit of control. Littleton's trying to keep it. Littleton sends it off the boards, down the ice, but Bo's back. Asher's coming back too. Littleton's going to make a change. Bo has it. Bo sends it over to Owen. Owen's going to bring it up the ice. Try to dump it in. Littleton's there to cut it off. Puck is all over the place. A lot of good hits. Back the other way. Colin picks it up. He's going to send it over to Bo. Bo has the puck. He sends it up the ice over to Wyatt. Puck gets sent back in the Arvada zone. Back to pick it up is Colin. Colin had it. He sent it up the ice and did get it out. In pursuit with Littleton. They send it back towards the net. Rebound, but Colin is able to pick it up. Good job by Rowan to get it down and get it covered. Wyatt or Littleton has it. They shoot wide. Littleton player got tabletop by Bo. Here comes the puck back the other way. Broden's going to send it in deep. Wyatt's going to come off. Back there is Issa and Broden. Onto the ice is Aiden. Puck gets sent back. Oh, and gets tipped by a Littleton player and out of the zone, down to the Arvada zone. Back to pick it up is Lexi. Lexi has it. She's going to send it over and try to connect with Nolan. Nolan has to go back around, back over to Lexi. Lexi tips it into the Littleton zone. Littleton's there to fight for it. Puck's coming back around. Merrick's going to pick it up and try to send it towards the goal. Oh, he did, and Nolan was there. Nolan tried to tip it, but the goalie was able to get down. Good play by that goalie. They're back there fighting for it. Alex is on the ice now. Alex sends it back over to Merrick. Merrick's going to fire it in. Goes off the goalie's leg pads. Poking around. Picks back up by Andrew. Merrick has it. He's going to dump it in deep. Good job by keeping it down in the Littleton zone. Over to pick it up is Nolan. Nolan's going to send it off the boards. Alex is there. Now Andrew has it. Andrew gets it over to Lexi. Lexi's going to get it over to Merrick. Merrick's going to fire it back in. It's out front. It's tipped around. Oh, and Andrew had a shot, but he couldn't quite get there. Puck's there. Goalie's on the ground. There's a stick floating around. The goalie's stick is out there. They had an opportunity, but Littleton was able to get it back out. But in the process, Littleton popped it up and over and out of play right at center ice. So I'll give everybody a chance to switch it up. Face-off will take place right out of the Arvada zone, right in front of us, in the front of the Arvada bench. I know that's a lot of descriptions, but out there is going to be Owen, Wyatt, and Cole. Back on defense is Asher and Colin. Everybody's ready. Ref, tell them back up, back up, back up. And here we go. Puck is dropped. Goes back to Colin. Colin's going to dump it in deep. He does. Cole's in pursuit. Puck squirts out to the blue line to Asher, but then the puck gets knocked back. Here comes Littleton back the other way. They got a 2-on-1. Littleton's going to shoot and fire, but Colin's able to get back. But then another shot goes off the post. And that's going to be a penalty. You can't quite do that, Owen. And now there's going to be some pushing and shoving. That may be roughing. That may be, who knows what that's going to be. We're going to see what the refs decide. It's okay to hit, but not directly in the back like that. So, looks like we're just going to have a 2-minute penalty. And we're just going to call it that. So, Littleton will go on the power play for the next 2 minutes. It's 9:49 left in the second period. Score is still 2-0 Arvada. Arvada picks up the puck. Alex has it. He's out there with Nolan. Nolan gets it over to Alex. Here comes Alex back the other way. Odd man rush. Here goes, but he gets taken down. Not sure what that wasn't about. They could have called that. Hopefully we're back up. Sound is running again. Do want to apologize. Guess one of the microphones died, so we're back up. Hopefully running. If anybody knows, let us know. Anyways, Littleton has the puck. Littleton is on the power play. The puck's out front. Lexi gets there, kicks it back out to the neutral zone. 1:15 left in the power play against Arvada, and we're going to have an offsides and get reset here. All right. So we're going to have a face-off, or I guess the net came loose or whatever the case may be. Something stopped it. So we're going to come back to center ice. Okay, that's what it was. And we have the line of Alex and Bo and Nolan. That's what makes sense why Broden's in there. So we were just talking about that. I guess our goalie was assessed the penalty. So that's why Broden is in the penalty box. He's serving it for Rowan. So back the other way. Ooh, takedown. Hopefully Alex is okay. He gets back up and keeps on ticking. He's a tough kid. Took an elbow to the face yesterday, back behind the net. Bo's fighting for it. 33 seconds left in the period. Puck's going to get sent all the way down the ice, and it's going to be icing with 28.5 seconds left in the second period. 4-0, Arvada. All right, so there's still 38 seconds left in the power play. Unless Littleton scores, it'll roll over. I don't know. Not 100%. Power play for Littleton. Little gets the puck. Puck squirts out. Back to pick it up is Asher. Asher has it. He's going to send it over to Nolan. Nolan's going to retreat a little bit and try to get it over to Colin. Colin's going to try to bring it around. He's getting mugged there a little bit, but he sends it across the ice and out of the zone. So Littleton's going to have to set back up. They dump it back in. 8 seconds left in this period. Asher has it. Asher's going to send it off the boards. And Nolan got it out. Gets it out. Here comes Nolan, and the second period is over. So after 2 periods of play, the score is 4-0 Arvada. Your shots on goal are 29-9 in favor of Arvada. And Littleton is still on the power play. They will be on the power play when we come back for 10 seconds. Wyatt, Nolan, and no, not Merrick. Nolan. No, I don't think it was Nolan. I don't know. I know it was Wyatt, Merrick. I think Bo made one, and I know Andrew made one. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Boys' parents talking. We're getting ready to start the third period here. Score is 4-0 in favor of Arvada. Final period. Crazier things have happened, but Arvada is definitely in firm control. All right, so Arvada is going to come back out on the ice here in a second, and they're going to go right to left on your radio dial, TV screen, phone, whatever. We're going to have 4 out here. We're going to have Issa, Aiden, Lexi, and Asher. Still a power play for Littleton. 10 seconds left in that power play. That was assessed on the goal. Puck squirts out. Asher gets it. Asher's going to just go ahead and take it. He's going to try to dump it in deep, but Littleton gets it away. Aiden has it. 1-0. There we go. And just like that, the penalty is over. We've killed another penalty. Broden's out there. Littleton's trying to come back the other way. Asher's out in front. Asher kicks it away. Lexi gets the puck over to Issa. Issa has it. He's going to send it up to Aiden. Aiden just tries to send it in, but Littleton kicks it back out. Littleton's going to make a decision, but Broden able to keep it. It got caught in his skates. He had a chance there. Asher has it. He's going to send it the other way. Issa's there. Cole's now out on the ice. Littleton's able to pick it back up in their own zone. Cole puts some pressure on, gives a chance for people to change. Wyatt's there. Puck goes back. Owen had it. He sends it forward. and Littleton dumps it around their own zone. Over to try to get it is Owen. Owen gets there first. Puck is coming back the other way. Littleton has a 2-on-2 forming. They get it in the Arvada zone. They fire it, and it goes off of Merrick, but I guess it was offsides before it even started. 12:46 left in the third period, and I guess we're in a running clock now because of the goal differential. Up 4-0. Last period, I'm not sure if that's just because of the goals or if it's because that's the rule of Silver Sticks. I'm pretty sure it's because of the goals, the score. Face-off takes place right out of the Arvada zone. Wyatt picks it up. Wyatt goes down, though, blows a tire. Wyatt's back up, and he goes back down again. Puck squirts out. Littleton gets it, sends it in deep, but Merrick's there to pick it up. Merrick's going to send it up to Wyatt. He touches up. Wyatt's going to be in pursuit, but Littleton's back to pick up the puck. They send it around their own zone. Bo's there. Bo didn't see it. Got his back turned. Puck goes down. Merrick's able to pick it back up. Goes back behind the net. He's going to send it around the boards, but it's cut off by a Littleton player. Bo's there now. Littleton keeps it in, though. Puck goes to center. Oh, and just luckily, Merrick got back and got a little bit of his body on that. Puck's going to go back the other way, all the way down to Littleton's zone. Littleton has the puck. This player fell down. There in the Arvada zone. One player by himself. He's going to turn around. He's going to try to send it across. He does. Littleton fires it, but Rowan's there with his stick side glove and knocks it down. Alex comes the other way, gets popped. Puck goes back deep into the Arvada zone. Collins there, sends it around the board over to Nolan. Nolan gets it over to Alex, but Alex can't quite catch up with it. Puck gets sent back into the Arvada zone. Back to stop it is Rowan. Rowan's going to fight for it with a Littleton player there. Lexi's there too. Taking that chance, but it worked out. Andrew has it. Andrew passed it right to a Littleton player. Didn't mean to, of course, but it just happened. Littleton has it, sends it back the other way. Lexi's back there. She's going to send it over, up and try to get it to Alex, but they can't quite connect. Puck comes into the zone, and we will have an icing. 10:38, 10:36, and counting in the third period. And score is 4-0 Arvada. Shots on goal are 29-10 in favor of Arvada. All right. Face-off's going to take place in the Arvada zone. Referees are talking some stuff out. East is out there with Broden and Aiden, Asher and Merrick. Puck comes around, Asher gets it, sends it up the boards, gets it over to Broden. Broden sends it across the ice over to Aiden. Aiden's going to dump it in deep. East is in pursuit. East is there. East smacks the guy into the boards. Broden has it, gets it over to Aiden. Aiden tries to get it, but his stick gets lifted. He's still able to get back and try to shoot it again. East sends it back over to Merrick. Merrick has the puck. He's going to fire it in, and it's out there. It's floating around. Broden's there. Broden backhands it, sends it in the net. It's a good job by Broden to see the rebound. What? Broden. So now it's 5-0 Arvada. 9:08 left in the third period. This is where you won't hear a lot of cheering because we're so far ahead. Just gamesmanship, I guess. But excited for the player. So good job. We can use all the goals we can get because in the end, if there's a tie in the rankings, we'll need those to break the tie. So puck gets back over to Lexi. Tries to get over to Cole. Cole sends it in deep. Back to try to get it is Owen. Owen's there. Cole's there. Puck squirts out. Littleton gets it. Back on D is Lexi and Bo. Bo's going to be able to get it at center ice. He's going to make a move. He's going to try to send it off the boards, and he sends it out of play into the Arvada bench. I know a couple of our athletes have games today. Cole will be playing a football game later, so he will not be with us at that game. And Lexi has a soccer game in between the two games. So we'll see what happens in the last game, but we should be okay. So We'll see what happens. But that's what happens when you have some two-sport athletes. Bo's back to pick it up, and they both play well at their sports, and we love that about our athletes when they're willing to play more than one sport. Alex does too, but I think he plays for his high school team, so I don't think he has games much on Saturdays, but I could be wrong about that. All right, so Bo has the puck. He's going to send it down the ice on goal. So goalie chips it away a little bit, pulls it to the side. In pursuit is Wyatt. Wyatt's there. He's able to get a stick on the puck. But Littleton gets it back. Puck comes back the other way. Lexi's out there with Merrick, Alex, Wyatt, and Andrew. Colin comes out on the ice now. Lexi goes off. Puck's in the Littleton zone, but they have it come back the other way. Here comes Littleton trying to make a move. Darren goes around. Wyatt shoots it out front. Oh! They had an opportunity. It was a great save by Rowan to get in position, and then the puck bounced, and it was open, but defense was able to get back. Merrick's there. Merrick's fighting for it. He shoots it towards the goal, but his stick gets tipped at the last second. Squeezing around. Back behind. Alex Andrews back there. Fighting for it. Andrew makes a move. He tries to get it, gets caught up in the skates. There's Andrew. Andrew's going to send it around over to Merrick. Merrick's going to fire it back in. Off the goalie. Rebound. Littleton picks it up. Here comes the puck back the other way. Collins there. Collins sends it towards the boards. And we're going to have it sent all the way down to the Littleton zone. Back to try to pick it up is Littleton gets it. Sends it across the ice. Back on defense is Lexi and Asher. Lexi's there, gets a body in the way, but Littleton's able to keep it. Littleton has it, tries to center. If they shoot and they fire, Rowan is there. He covers it up. Good job by Rowan. So we're going to have a face-off in the Arvada zone. East is going to take it with Broden and Aiden out there. Lexi and Asher out there on D. Puck is dropped. Asher goes back to pick it up. He's going to send it around the boards. Tries to get it to Aiden. Aiden tips it. Goes out. In pursuit is Broden. Broden's going to fly down the ice. He's going to pick up the puck. He's going to try to send it back towards the front. Oh, he does, but nobody's there. Back to try to pick it up is Issa. Puck is still there. Comes back the other way. There's Asher. Littleton gets the puck. Littleton's going back. Asher gets there. It's going to be an offsides on Littleton, but good hustle back by our defense. So same five are going to stay out there. Face-off's going to take place right out of the Arvada zone in front of us, in front of the Arvada bench. 5 minutes and counting. 5-0 Arvada. Shots on goal are 33-12 in favor of Arvada. Puck is dropped. Issa makes a move. Puck's out. Asher gets in there too. Littleton's trying to do it. And we're going to have another offsides. Puck going to be right in front of us. Okay. East is going to take the face off in the Arvada, right outside the Arvada zone. Same five out there. Issa gets it back over to Lexi. Lexi's going to send it up the ice, try to get it to Aiden. Goes off of Aiden's stick, back out to center, into the Littleton zone. Aiden's able to keep it in. Him and Issa have it. It's poking around. Littleton has it. They're going to try to send it off the boards. They do. Over to pick it up is Asher. Asher's going to take it. Asher's going to make a move. Asher's going to use the referee. He's going to run somebody over. Good job by Ash. Ash has the puck. Asher's going to make a move. He sends it towards the front of the net. It's tipped and goes in. I believe that's Asher's goal. So Asher gets a tip off a Littleton player, and the puck goes in. Good job, Ash. And that's going to now make it 5-0 Arvada with 3:40 left. All right, so center ice, 3:30 and counting left. Littleton gets control of it. Wyatt's out there again. Now Cole has it. Oh, we're going to say offsides because the puck went in and out of the zone, and we were not in position. So we're going to have a face-off, far side, outside of the Littleton zone. Arvada has a firm control of this game with 3:10 left in the game and counting. Running clock, 5-0 Arvada. Arvada gets control of the puck. Colin has it. He's going to send it up and over to Owen. Owen over to Colin or Cole. Cole brings it in. Cole's going to try to make a move. Littleton's able to poke it away from him. Here comes the puck back the other way. Rowan's there. He's going to settle it down for Colin. Colin has the puck. Colin sends it over to Owen. Owen's bringing it up. He's going to go. He's got to have some help, though. They've got to go with him. Puck gets sent in deep. White's going to go back there along with Cole. Puck squirts out. Bo keeps it in. He sends it back in. But Littleton's able to kick it back out to the neutral zone. Colin picks it back up along the blue line of Arvada. Bo has it. He sends it over to Cole. Cole tries to make a move. It gets taken away, and there's some hits. And now we're hitting each other. Back to pick it up is Colin, but he blows the tire. Trying to make a move. There he is. He's got the puck again. He's going to try to send it over to Wyatt. Can't quite get there. Stays in the Arvada zone. Now Wyatt can get it. Gets it over to Alex. Alex on the ice with Andrew. Here comes Alex and Andrew back the other way. Alex brings it in. Tries to center it. Goes off of a Littleton player. In pursuit now is Nolan. Puck just back there. Nolan has it. Over to Andrew. Andrew has it. So is Littleton's there too. Somebody's there. Puck is underneath their skates. Fighting for it. People falling all over the place. Excuse me. Puck squirts back out to the neutral zone. Merrick's there. Asher picks it up. Asher gets it over to Nolan. Nolan has it. He's going to send it across the ice over to Merrick. Merrick's going to try to make a move. He's going to try to dump it in, but instead he's going to take it in himself. Gets it over to Broden. Broden makes a move. Littleton's able to pull it back. Here they come back the other way. Across the ice. Asher's there. He kicks it away. Good job by Ash getting his feet there. Asher has it. He's going to make a move. He's going to try to send it up and over to Alex, but they can't quite connect. All right, here we go. Merrick has it. He's settling it down. He's going to send it over to Broden. Broden's going to bring it in. Broden has the opportunity. Scully gets a stick in there and pokes it away. Some changes. 52 seconds left in this contest. And the puck goes down the ice. Oh, Bo's there, but so is Littleton. Littleton brings it around, tries to get there, but Bo's able to get back. Merrick gets the puck, sends it down the ice, all the way to the goalie. 34 seconds left, and it actually hit off the side of the net. So we'll have icing, but the clock's going to run. Going to take our time. It looks like this will be our Arvada victory. The way the standings are, they had to win this one for sure to stay alive, and most likely, unless something crazy happens in the standings, we will say that we will play again tomorrow. So here we go. 10 seconds left. 9 face off. Arvada has it. Littleton has it. Somebody's going to try to fire and shoot. The puck is out front. Squirts away. 3, 2, 1. And this one is over. Final score from Apex Center in beautiful Arvada, Colorado. Arvada 5. Littleton 14U, nothing. Shots on goal today were 34-12. And we want to make sure that we get the puck and get it over to our goalie who had another shutout. Good job, Ash, doing that. And we're going to go ahead and dab it up. Good job by both teams. Hard-fought game. We will see them again in conference play. This is a strong Littleton 14U team. And we will see what happens going forward. So we hope that you'll join us again. We have a game at 2:45 here at Apex again this afternoon, and we will be playing the, so far, top seed Northern Colorado Eagles. So we want to make sure everything's good. I don't know. There's some talking. I don't know if he's chirping our goalie or if the goalie's trying to say sorry. He's trying to say sorry, but it looks like who knows? Not sure. Oh, okay. So they're friends. Okay, got it. Goalie's mom, Rowan's mom just came and told me, and they were just talking and chatting it up and make sure everybody's okay and together. So love this at the end of the game. We got some players from Arvada, and we got some players from Littleton, the center of the ice. Going to throw together a prayer. Just come together at the end. That's what this is all about. At the end of the day, we're all hockey players, but we're also all humans, and we all want to just respect one another. Say good game. See you next time. And like I said, keep an eye out for the next game. It'll be in the same OTT Sports Network. All you have to do is just jump on and you will see the game live at 2:45, and then we will have a better idea what's going to happen tomorrow and roughly when we should play. So once again, thank you and have a great afternoon.